Normally, I avoid reality television, but I could see myself watching The Truman Show for the blooper reel. Sourcefed Movie Club, how you doing? Today's movie for the Sourcefed Movie Club is The Truman Show, starring Jim Carrey and Ed Harris, and directed by Peter Weir, who also directed Dead Poets Society, one of my favorite movies, actually. So The Truman Show is a movie that is kind of like one big commentary on just how far is too far with reality television. I mean, just how far would reality television go, and how far is too far? I mean, the Truman Show is about a little boy who is raised on television, and yet what do we have nowadays on reality television? Honey Boo Boo. That little girl looks like she's going to grow up on television. And, in my opinion, reality television is only going to get worse from there. Simply put, I hate reality television, and I hated it long before this film came out. So, I was glad when this film came out, because I was glad someone was doing some kind of, criticism of reality television. I wish it had been a little bit more of a scathing criticism of reality television. Instead, it's a very lighthearted adventure about a man who wants to break out of the reality that he's trapped in. It's reading way too much into this movie, I don't know, but I do, the film does come to an emotional head, I think, when he sails all the way to the end of the compound and his boat pierces the wall. He's gone as far as he can, and where'd he hit? A wall. Hits a wall, and he wants to punch it with his fists, and that's just a great emotional moment in this film. But leaving aside the drama of this film, the comedy in this film really comes from when the show screws up. Those are the funniest moments in the film. That's why I say I would watch The Truman Show for the blooper reel. Because for a show this elaborate, these people screw up a lot. Radio frequencies go wrong, a light falls out of the dome, like right next to, almost kills Truman, okay? One thing after another just keeps going wrong, and yeah, these are all nice little hints for Truman to figure out what's going on, and I understand their purpose in the story, but in my mind, I'm just picturing the producer of this show tearing out their hair saying, why are people fucking up? We're putting so much money into this show, but the lights are falling down, the actors missed their cue, the wrong elevator, and a set was exposed. And that's also kind of the biggest disappointment of this film. The biggest criticism that I have just about this film really keeps challenging you to suspend your disbelief, alright? And you kind of have to just keep on suspending it in order to enjoy this film. But there are moments where I'm just taken out and saying, really? And the biggest moment has to be when Truman's wife, who can't improv to save her life, you'd think they'd hire a woman who is better at improvising her way around whatever it is Truman wants to do. As opposed to just, sticking to, commercial bites. She does good sound bites, but she looks so artificial doing it. Director, you'd think someone would have told her, hey, try and be more real with this guy. The ending is a bit of a disappointment, because like I said, I wanted a more scathing criticism of reality television, because I hate reality television, and I remember the person I saw this with way back when it came out agreed with me. We both agreed that the ending shouldn't have been that he turns to the camera and says, in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening. It was just a little too lighthearted. Yes, this is a comedy, but it's a comedy with its dramatic moments, and it does a good job of the dramatic moments. It does a good balance of drama and comedy. But at the end, wanted what you could now call a Ron Burgundy. We wanted Truman to look into the camera and say, in case I don't see ya, go fuck yourself, America! One of my favorite moments in this film is when Truman is just starting to figure out that something is not right with his world. And he's sitting in his car, and he says, the same four people keep going by. This person, this person, this person, this person, and then get on a bike, and then, when the same four people go by again, just as he says it, he's like, see, it is, it's the same four people. They just go round and round. They just go round and round. They just go round and round. And this is where I really identify with Truman, because I kind of have a knack for pattern recognition. So if I saw that in my world, if I saw the same people in the same places doing the same thing over and over again, I'd start to fucking lose it. Because I'd start thinking, do these people really do nothing else? They just go round and round. They just go round and round! Which is why the number one reason to see this movie is, it's funny. It's a good comedy. It's a good lighthearted comedy that bounces a lot of drama with it as well. And all in all, a very good performance by Jim Carrey. That said, please click like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of my review. Let me know what more you want to see in the future. Also in the links down below, there's my Facebook, my Twitter, my website. Check it all out. In the meantime, Sourcefed Movie Club, thank you for choosing great movies. Keep on choosing great movies, and I'll see you next time on the Sourcefed Movie Club.